What is up, my little moon cakes? Happy full moon. This is my guest. You can go introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cami from Burrowsandbooks.
Oh, my mic was all the way over here. Sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, go subscribe to Cami if you haven't already. Her stuff is in the description down below. Hello, Naomi. Aren't you supposed to be on a date? What are you doing? Hi, Amy. I'm good. How are you? And hello, Sharni.
Hi, Sharni.
Okay. So we are going to be talking about Mexican Gothic. Okay, we'll just go right into our ratings. Everyone in the comments and Cami, let us know what you rated it.
I give it 5 stars.
Yeah, she's obsessed. I
loved it.
I think the writing was definitely 5 stars, but I think it just like didn't give that 5-star feel for me, so 4-star for me. And if I did half stars, it definitely would have been 4.5. But guys, I literally finished this 5 minutes ago. Like, I thought last month was bad with 15 minutes to spare, 4 minutes to spare.
I mean, you got it done, so that's all that matters.
So freaking stressful. And I couldn't find it on Libby, and I downloaded Scribd and got the free trial, and it wasn't available. I was so upset.
Yeah, I think it's an Audible exclusive.
Oh, dang. Yeah, one of my subscribers sent me this, like, I forgot what it was called, Zero something. And it was like a free audiobook of it, so I was listening to it while I was like eating, but it only goes up to 2 times speed. So I was like, this girl. Hello, perfect timing, gave it 3 point. Oh, you finished. Good job.
Wow.
I should know. What's up, girl?
Hello, queen.
Aw, thanks, Naomi. Yeah, why are you here? Are you going to answer me? Don't you have a date? What time's your date? It was a reread for me this time, and I think I'm sticking with a 4. Nice. I can't believe you reread it. I personally don't know how people could not like this book.
Like, I either. Well, actually, I can, but we'll get into that later.
Okay, because I loved the writing and the story.
Oh my god, the writing was, I mean, I had no doubt. Like, her Twitter threads on, if you follow her on Twitter, are amazing. Like, she has the most fantastic thought process.
Oh, she posts about all that?
Well, she like talks about lots of different things, but she has a really great thread about magical realism and the colonization of magical realism nowadays in the United States. So it's amazing.
This is your first Sylvia Moreno Garcia, right?
Yes.
Same. I'm excited to read more of her. I really want to read Untamed Shore because that's like not her most popular one, but I still
really want to read the beautiful ones.
Same. I love that new cover.
Me too.
3.5 stars. It was fun, but not a 5-star. Yeah. Read Mexican Gothic last year, and it was like 4.5. Yep.
Yes, you got it.
Oh my god, I kept saying Naomi the entire time I was trying to read it. Like when I was like trying to binge, I was like reading out loud, and I kept saying Naomi. I couldn't get over it. I hated myself. The ending got me feeling. Yes, the ending was. I drew a bunch of hearts. The last. I loved it. So cute.
I loved it.
Hello, ladies. This was a 3-star read for me. Hi, Danielle. Thanks for coming.
There's so many 3 stars.
I know. I could see kind of why, but also I don't understand how Renee thought it was boring. Like, not to call her out, but
I mean, this is like one of my worst fears, a parasitic entity. Oh no.
I know. Everyone wait, it was a tad anticlimactic. I thought the climax was dope.
It was fantastic. I have no problems with it. So it's probably gonna be in one of my like top favorite books of the year.
Oh damn.
Like, I love it.
Just so everyone knows in the comments, I'm probably gonna go like right into spoilers, like unintentionally. So just beware if you haven't read it. I wish my name was Noemi. Shut the fuck up. Oh, he's on his way. 4. Hi, Alicia. Why the heck did I call you that? Oh my god. Ew. Sorry, Alicia. Also keeping my 4-star rating, especially after recently reading Bubbles.
I cannot wait to read that next month. I am so excited.
Me too. And it fits a bunch of Stabathon prompts.
It does. It does.
I loved it so much. Sylvia is such an amazing writer. I agree.
Oh, so good.
Okay, well, I'll just talk about that later. If I fail this test, oh my god, yes. So Quinn messaged me. I forgot to reply to you. But well, no, I was binging. Sorry, I did see your text. But she said she's taking a test at the same time, and we're playing in the background.
Oh my god, girl, you got this.
Good freaking luck. I'm sorry if we fail you. We make you fail. Hi. How's it going? We're good. And so there's no confusions as a page is bare and I changed. I figured. I thought you looked familiar. Back to what it was when I first started BookTube.
That's awesome.
I thought of changing my name when I found BookTube, and then I was like, we're going to keep it my name.
My name was different when I first started also.
Did you use the same channel, or did you start a new one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, I changed my name. I started making videos, but I changed the name.
Oh, so it's the same channel. So you still have your old videos privated?
Oh, they're deleted. They're not on YouTube anymore. And they will never see the light of day.
Same though. Oh my god.
Predictable. Naomi, you predicted the ending of the book.
Shut the fuck up. There's no
you didn't.
Absolutely not. I said in my vlog that I love the writing. I just feel like the story is better suited for me as a movie than a book. You know, I was thinking
a series, so.
Oh, really?
Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. It's being produced by Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos.
A series, you said, not a movie?
Yeah, it's a miniseries. So, like, you know how like Daisy Jones and the Six is going to be a miniseries too. I think it's like 12 episodes. I believe that's how long Mexican Gothic is going to be as well.
Damn. Yeah, I definitely thought it was very movie-esque. I don't know if I was just stressed because I was like binging it last minute, but it was so stressful, like the fight scene and like all that. Yeah, I was definitely stressed, and it definitely felt like a movie, and that's rare for me. Like, we all know how my brain works. It doesn't work like that. Can't tag because I'm on my phone. Yep, she's waiting for her date. Waiting for the people in the comments to say they hated it, but I know some people. Wait. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Sharni.
Well, Renee hated it. I definitely know Renee. Definitely know Renee hated it.
Yeah, it was like her most disappointing book for a while. I think it changed though. But 5-star writing, 3-star story. Might have been because I listened to it as opposed to actually physically reading it, but I'm excited to read her other works. See, that's interesting because when I listen to audiobooks, like the writing level decreases for me because I can't see, you know? Yeah. So it's the opposite for me. That's interesting. My first 2. Hi, Naomi. Okay. Oh, hello, Renee. We summoned you. Yep, we know.
I don't know how. I feel like the writing alone would have bumped it up to a 3-star for me.
Right. Same. I think I settled on 3.5. Fell asleep twice. Wait, no. I don't understand. It was so good. It was the perfect balance between horror and thriller, in my opinion.
I loved it.
At least I think so. It was kind of boring at some parts. It dragged a little. I don't know. Maybe it's because I binged like 240 pages of it in one day, but I don't think it dragged at all.
I was never bored.
Yeah, me neither.
Never bored. I mean, you know, like I always compare things to Six of Crows because that was so boring. So like there was no lull for me.
I think so. Hear me out. I think this was a mix of Monster House, for obvious reasons, Get Out, and Riverdale. Riverdale because of that brother sister moment. Have you seen Riverdale?
I don't remember anything about Riverdale. I only watched season 1, so I don't know anything. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's too spoilery for me to elaborate on. But yeah, if y'all understand, if you know, you know. But that was my take on that. See how it'd be anticlimactic if you're expecting something specific, but you know what? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
remember.
No, you go. I'll remember. Go ahead.
Okay. You know what was anticlimactic though? Everyone hyping up this nasty mushroom situation. I didn't think it was that bad.
I hate mushrooms. They're disgusting. So
I agree. Like, just the thought of like eating a fungus just
I told my friend if she ate too many mushrooms that they would grow in her stomach, and she believed me.
I would believe it. Hell, I mean, based on this book. Based on this book too.
This was my fear when we find out, when the big revelation happened. I was like, oh, no, I would not survive.
Like, based on what I heard about this book before I read it, it was completely different when I actually read it. Because like all I heard was like mushrooms were horrible, and then like there was walls, like skin in the walls or some shit, and I was like, okay. But what were you gonna say?
Oh, about a lot of people. So I haven't read this yet, but I feel the same way that a lot of other people felt about when no one was watching. Everyone was like, this was so anticlimactic. But I think if you view it through a different lens, like I viewed this through the lens of colonialism and, you know, that to me, the erasure of being Hispanic and the erasure of the indigenous people in Mexico is absolutely terrifying. And that's a big thing that Sylvia Moreno Garcia writes in this book. So to me, that was absolutely terrifying, which I can see why a lot of people might not have found that as scary.
Yeah, it definitely talked about eugenics a few times. But yeah, that's such a good comparison because when no one is watching was intense, and like I'm obviously not Black and I was still like terrified, you know.
Yeah.
But I could, yeah. Very well said. So I thought it would be a ghost, but my roommate guessed it would be a vapor from a strange plant in the mines. I love the trope of like, is it paranormal? Is it not?
Me
so
too.
That was like one of my favorite parts about this book for sure, besides the writing.
Me too. And I loved Noemi's character.
Oh yeah, she was so sassy. She kind of reminded me of Evie from The Diviners.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't. Ew. I'm so excited to read more from this author. Same.
Yes, I can't wait to read Velvet Was a Night or Certain Dark Things.
I didn't know Certain Dark Things came out like early, and it was just like a cover remake. Yeah, I was so confused for a sec there.
Well, it started off as a short story, but she's expanded it.
Oh, gotcha. But yeah, I'm so excited
for a collection of short stories that she has, I believe.
Yeah, I read like 2 pages of Velvet Was the Night, and I was hooked. Like, I need to read that book, and it's not that long. So
no, it's not.
Hi, Hannah. I used your mug in my Instagram photo today. The mug you gave me. I have her other book for Burrowsandbooks. Follow them on Instagram. Y'all are killing it. You got like 600 subscribers in like less than a month. I'm not subscribers. Followers.
No, it's
crazy. Rated 4. Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking because my picture. Yep. I got you. Hello, Christina. Thanks for coming. And thanks for everyone's posts on Instagram. Love to see it. I think I burnt my nose. Every time I laugh and like crinkle it, feels kind of burnt. The interviews with the author are so smart. This was a smart book. She referenced so many things. My fave though was the Yellow Wallpaper references. Wait. Okay, educate me, somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Educate us. Hi, Luna. Thanks for coming. I just got here, but I love the book. I did too. We both did.
Yes, I loved it.
5-star for me. Yes, love to see. I'm so glad y'all liked. I was so nervous because it's so like polarized.
Please, yeah.
Periodic updates on Naomi's date. Yep. Make it live, Naomi. I got you. We're here for like 45 more minutes. I think I gave it 3 stars. The ending was not for me, but Noemi was worth it, you know. Noemi was a babe. She was so freaking funny. Oh my god.
Her.
Like all her like witty comebacks, like, oh my god, when she called it when she was like, oh, so I'm gonna be wed in like an incestuous mushroom, whatever the fuck she said.
Yeah.
Sent me.
She's great.
I didn't read it because I like mushrooms and I don't want to ruin that, but I still wanted to come to the live show. Okay, it's not like gross.
No.
Like it's like I thought it was gonna like I don't even know, like attack you from never mind.
If I thought like if I liked mushrooms, I'd still be able to eat them at the end of this.
Yeah, for sure. It's more like if you read 9 Perfect Strangers, it's like the same thing as the smoothie. Kind of. I still have yet to read that show. Watch that show. Did you finish it?
No, I was like, this is too much for me. I can't deal with this. So I just like stopped. Like the acting is really good, but I really don't care about the story. So I'd rather watch something else.
Mm-hmm. Tell me why it gave me the Haunted Mansion vibes. Yes, the Eddie Murphy movie.
I love that movie. And yeah.
The way you specified the Eddie Murphy movie, we know. Oh my God, I love the Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
It gave me more Monster House vibes than the Haunted Mansion, but same thing. Same idea.
Yeah. I feel like it's a combination of both because like the house is living and there are ghosts.
Mm-hmm. I listened to the audio and read the book. I feel like the audio helped me remain intrigued. Like it was already fire, but the audio added so much emotion. Yeah. Again, I wish that one website went up higher, like speed-wise. I don't remember if I was bored.
Yeah.
I definitely was not.
I wasn't.
Wait, what is this in reference?
I don't know.
Oh, for Six of Crows.
Oh, I hate that book. That should have stayed right here. I did not like that. That's probably unfortunately. I pre-ordered that book when it came out.
I'm still down to read it. The red sprayed edges get me every time.
I mean, I'll read the second one, but I'll just check it out from the library.
Oh, you don't own the second one? That's what I was going to ask.
No, I own the first one, but I'm not buying the second one.
That was our meet cute, Cammie.
It was.
I think it's because I expected so much when I didn't get what I wanted. I got mad. Maybe 1 star is harsh, but I was just really underwhelmed. I could just imagine Renee reading this freaking book.
Like I definitely want to reread this at some point.
Yeah, for sure. I need to read it slower because obviously I did not do that this time. Mm-hmm. But I did highlight a lot. Oh my God, there was this one. There was this one long ass quote about men, and I was literally. Look, I colored this bitch. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but it's like it was in describing Noemi tending to cycle through admirers. She worried a man would be briefly impressed with her luster only to lose interest later on. All that shit, and I was like, oh, nailed it.
Yeah.
It's on page 95, if any of y'all were wondering. Love that quote. There was so much hype around it, but the thrill and shock was meh. I kept putting it down. There was a lot of hype around this book.
Mm-hmm. I think it was very hyped before it came out, and that especially because the cover is so amazing. Mm-hmm. And then I think people expected something totally different than what she gave us. But I thought it was fantastic. That's why I was scared to read it, because I was like, oh, no.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I was just expecting a lot of body horror and gross graphic stuff.
I thought there was going to be more body horror than there was in this. Like, I definitely think in Wilder, there's more body horror in Wilder Girls even than there is in this.
I still have yet to read that book.
Oh, I love that book. One of my favorites of all time.
Frick, what was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Mexican Gothic? Obviously. I was like the hype around it. Dude, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. Six of Crows boring. I do not understand that statement. Oh.
I don't understand your statement. I was so bored.
I gave it 3 stars, I think. But I still want to read Crooked Kingdom.
I think I gave it 2 stars.
Yeah, I think you did too. I was a tad bored with all the family background stuff, but it was important overall because of how it connected to colonialism, but I also had it on audio.
I liked the family background stuff. I liked hearing all about the strange incestuous behavior. That I don't even know what his name is, the father.
Howard? Yeah, that was wild.
Oh my god, the scene where he spits that black stuff into her mouth. I almost vomited.
Oh, hell no. Ew. I just turned to a page where I highlighted our selective breeding and then I put ew on the side.
Yeah, I have like all the parts where he was like, well, we chose Catalina because she's half French and she's more well suited for our breeding purposes. And I'm like, there's like a phrase in Spanish called para adelantar la raza, which is like you're supposed to marry someone white or whiter than you so that like you get whatever the bad parts of you out.
Oh my god.
And that's literally what I wrote that literally in here. I was like, this man is disgusting.
Oh my god, I remember what I was gonna say. Can we talk about the fact that I didn't do it on purpose to make this the book club this month? And like, without knowing it was Hispanic heritage, or like I didn't do it on purpose to make it correlate with Hispanic Heritage Month. Love that for us. That's all I was gonna say. But yeah, and on that same page, what the hell is going on outside my door? Sorry. She says nothing but meat. She was the equivalent of a cut of beef inspected by the butcher and wrapped up in wax paper. An exotic little something to stir the loins and make the mouth water. Ew, I hate the word exotic. I can't.
Yeah.
So I love that quote too. Because like I feel like all women have felt like that at least once in their lives.
Oh, definitely.
I thought
the
that was
misogyny in this book. Ugh, I hated Virgil. Even though I pictured him like really, really hot, I'm like, oh, beautiful. But then he was just so fucking creepy.
Yeah. Oh, and if you haven't read this book, but you're just chilling, trigger warnings for rape and sexual assaults.
Yeah.
The heads up if you are considering to read this book. The mushroom situation made me crave mushroom and eggs. Of course. Of course.
No.
Say that,
No.
With your watermelon mustard looking ass.
I can't. I don't even like watermelon.
I hate mustard, so I can't even imagine that taste because watermelon's such a strong flavor. And then
I hate the texture of watermelon. Oh god. No.
It's so just like it tastes like air, but like fruity. I don't know. I like watermelon flavored things, but you know, I agree. I was so nervous like when she met up with that dude in the garden and mushrooms were first starting to get mentioned more constantly. I was so nervous. Yeah.
I feel like just everything she packs so many metaphors and so much in her language so much like the whole thing for mushrooms. I knew there was something wrong with the family because usually mushrooms are like a symbol of decay and like rot, and literally that guy Howard was rotting.
Ew. Yeah, and then the whole golden woman and the buzzing. Oh, her like imagery is so freaking vivid. Like I am so bad at visualizing things. We all know this, but I could picture so much of this book, which is so rare.
I mean, I can't wait. I hope they get like a really great director and cinematographer for this because it could be so beautiful.
Can you imagine it being like Paranormal Activity vibes?
Oh no.
Handheld camera.
I don't really I'm not a big fan of found footage movies.
I laughed throughout the whole thing, and I'm a baby when it comes to scary shit, so.
Yeah, I didn't like Paranormal Activity.
Same. I've watched all 4, and then why? Oh, not hungry. Bye. Agree the mushroom content didn't stop me from eating them. Yeah, I don't like mushrooms unless it's like doused in sauce and like mixed with like pasta, and I can
find them like like sometimes I'll forget to ask for no mushrooms in like my food from PF Chang's, and I will I can feel it, like the texture, that slimy. Oh, no.
Ew, yeah. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had tofu, but I just know that I won't like it.
I do like tofu, but I like my tofu burnt, like hard and burnt. So
This makes sense. What the fudge is going on? Pretty sure I made mushroom pasta after reading or something. I can just see like la 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 like reading this book. I can't totally agree, Jen. The mushroom thing wasn't that gross. The guy sticking black pus filled.
And I was like, I swear this better be a dream. Because that is so awful.
That's another thing too. Like, I'm not a fan of books that are like, you don't know if it's a dream or not, because that gets annoying real quick. But I think this was done really well.
Yeah. Because I actually really thought it was a ghost for most of the time. Like, I was like, these are ghosts trying to tell her something. Which in a case partially was correct. But
it also kind of, for some reason, I don't know if it's like the time period or something, but like it kind of reminded me of The Lost Apothecary in some ways. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's because of the tincture and all that. That's definitely why. Good talk. I just like talked myself into it. I feel like the mushrooms aren't as gross in the book as the black pustules. I don't even. I can't even. Pustule? I can't even.
That was disgusting. He was so gross. Like, oh my gosh. The scene where he's like, they're looking at the picture of his wives and he's like hitting on Noemi. I'm like, sir, please don't.
Back off. I hate the word pus too, and I can't. I was like, fences. Nope, Francis onto something with this mushroom obsession.
There's so many different kinds of mushrooms too. Like, it's crazy. Because
oh my god,
like, all the different. I was like looking at different kinds of mushrooms. I'm like, no.
When they talked about this
mushroom,
huh?
There's a lion mushroom. Like, it looks like the head of a lion. I mean, I wouldn't.
When they mentioned the cicada mushroom, that grossed me out, and it was like a paragraph. So scary, too.
It's so scary. So terrifying.
Not them building on this land.
I also really liked, so my favorite classic is Jane Eyre. And I really loved that she mentions both Jane Eyre and
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights. And this felt like Jane Eyre to me. Like, the same feelings I had while reading Jane Eyre, aside from like the horror aspect, because I wasn't scared in Jane Eyre, but I fell in love. As soon as she mentioned that, I was like, oh.
I can see that for sure because of the time period and everything. Even though I haven't read Jane Eyre yet, but I want to.
Jane Eyre has like that same like, is what's going on in the house paranormal or not? feel.
Love that. I can't wait to read that book. LOL at me at the beginning of the year saying I'll read one classic a month. Bye.
That was a great one to read in October.
Not this year. Not today, Satan. Actually, Cami, that's a good point. Not actually, Cami. Renee Downey
reference too. So
Renee.
Renee says nothing can save this book for me.
Giving her doubts. I think it's all the same. This part.
Oh, okay.
The eugenics and colonialism. Yeah. Yes. Evie. Okay, see, I wasn't wrong. Okay. Never understood when people say, what are you doing? Take your test. Yeah, especially like I always bring this up whenever this book comes up, but like even if you're not Black, okay, like if you don't relate to those instances, fine.
Yeah.
But if you can't relate to like the Uber scene, like excuse me, that shit's scary no matter what. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I think like of course there's good things and like things being relatable. But not everything has to be relatable for you to enjoy the book.
Exactly. Like, you're not getting fucking attacked by mushrooms, but like, was it creepy? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the Divine. Yep. I was a little disappointed when it wasn't a ghost, if we're counting Agnes, though. What did you guys think of Virgil? Oh, we already talked about this. Yeah, he was gross.
I hated Virgil. Even though he was set up to be like the better cousin, or the one that she probably should like be interested in, even though he is her cousin's husband. But yeah, he was creepy. He was too controlling for my taste.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just me skimming too fast, but like, I always thought like she was, like Frances was better. I don't know.
I mean, I think like the way that they're described, I think Virgil is more debonair, and like he's probably more better looking than Frances. But I just liked Frances's personality, which I think is a really big thing for Noemi too, because she hasn't really ever liked someone for their personality fully.
It's like Luke and Henry and Addie LaRue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want to reread this book so badly. I can't believe you know I like a book when I get through it all in like via ebook and still enjoy it by the end. Like Ace of Spades, I read that shit through my phone.
Ugh, I love Ace of Spades.
I know. The Burrowsandbooks picked this month. Yep. Wait. Oh, The Inheritance. I'm gonna start that.
It's very, very good.
I'm gonna start that next week. I'm gonna give myself like 3 or 4 days to read it. Do you think I'd read it fast? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, I like only sat down yesterday for like 20, 30 minutes to read, and I read 50 pages. So.
Oh damn. Okay. And it is on Scribd, so if anything.
Yeah.
The Yellow Wallpaper is a very old short story that was a horror about hysteria in women. Ooh, who's it by?
I've never read this.
Why does that sound so familiar? The Yellow Wallpaper.
Maybe it does sound familiar.
Wait, I read this in my gender and literature class for sure. I don't remember anything about it, but now I know.
I mean, it does make sense because yellow is the color of cowardice, sickness, and mental illness.
Gotcha. Interesting. Oh my god. It jumped and I scrolled past Chanel saying watermelon hate. Okay, bye. Same, I think I would have preferred to read than listen. Yeah, you definitely lose a lot of the writing if you just listen to it. Main character isn't allowed to live a life because she's emotional, and being in the wallpaper destroy. Whoa. Being in the wallpaper destroys her, or maybe she just loses her mind. Start of feminist horror for many. Sounds interesting. I'd probably be too dumb to read it, but read it again. But I think I read it. Whatever. Maybe I'll read it then if it isn't that bad. Yeah, I think you should.
It's not. Yeah, I would definitely read it. It is very well worth it. And I think a great introduction to Latinx writer.
There you have it. Have y'all seen? Ew, not Norm.
No.
Sorry, that name is too close to one of my exes. Since you mentioned Eddie Murphy, no, I haven't. Maybe I have. I don't know.
I don't really watch comedy movies that often, so no.
I don't know if I have. I'll leave the live show so I don't spoil it for myself. Re-adding it to my TBR. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, great.
What's going up? Still have not surpassed 50 pages of Crooked Kingdom, and it's been almost 2 years. Dude, that's gonna be me with. It's gonna be me with Akawar. I'm still on chapter 35. It's been since.
Akawar went so fast for me.
It's dragging. I've been reading it since April.
Oh, you just gotta sit down and read it.
I know, but now it's October. I have to definitely before the end of the year. I'm gonna finish this damn book. I swear to God.
Because you have to read Akosef.
I know. I have it. I'm so scared to read that book because I have arthritis, obviously, and not obviously, but a lot of people know that. And I'm just scared to be holding it because it's so heavy. But I think it's a slow, creeping, all-consuming horror. Mm-hmm. That's such a good way to describe this book.
Yes, I totally agree. It's very unassuming.
I loved Wilder Girls too, but I think I saw some not great things. Oh no, not great things. What is it now?
No. Wilder Girls is one of my all-time favorite books. Don't tell me that.
I really want to read. I want to do a Rory Power reading vlog because I have both her books.
Yeah, I really did like Burn Their Bodies Down as well. Burn Our Bodies Down.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that one. I still think Wilder Girls was better, but
you know what this book made me realize? Well, a couple books before this too. I really enjoy books that end with a big fire.
You should read Rebecca.
Yeah, because I started it.
I wrote that in here. There's a lot of parallels with Rebecca as well in here.
Yeah, I started that book in March. I read like a chapter.
I read Rebecca for the first time when I was in 6th grade. And I loved it, and I've reread it like twice.
Is it Rebecca or Jane Eyre the one with the reference of like, reader, I married him, or whatever the fuck it is?
I don't remember that in either of the books.
Am I just tripping? I don't know. But I think I know Malibu Rising referenced one of them, right?
I don't remember. I read Malibu Rising like a while ago, so I don't remember. That's like, I really enjoyed that book, but it's not something that I'm going to think about every day.
Gotcha.
So I don't remember.
We all know my thoughts on it. I got a vlog. Go check it out if you haven't already. Francis is a cinnamon bun, and he needs to be protected at all times. I love cinnamon bun roll characters.
I loved their role reversal. Like, I love that she was the one that was saving him. I loved that. I love those feminist vibes.
Yes, that reminds me of that one book that like recently came out called The Princess Will Save You. I love the cover of that one, but I have no idea what it's about.
I don't either.
Hi, sorry I'm late. You're not. It's okay. No worries. I mean, technically you are late, but like, you know what I mean. I'm proud of you for finishing. Honestly, same. I need to get my shit together for next month because A Lesson in Vengeance be thick. And I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm reading that for the vlog next month.
It's thick, right? It's like 400 something.
I don't even know.
I don't know. Mine hasn't come in yet, so
it's not. It doesn't look that long.
I could have sworn it like, I don't know, it just feels like an almost 500-page book, but I could be wrong. I'm just eyeballing it from pictures. Howard was so gross. To better the race, I hate it. Yep, we all hate it. Hate it. Oh, you're right. It doesn't look that thick.
It's like 370 pages.
Okay. I could still fuck around. Just kidding. No, I need to like actually not binge that book because I know I'm going to love it. I know it's going to be a 5-star.
The most important thing, no offense, no hate, there's no men in this book. And that, to me, is fantastic.
I heard that too.
There's no male characters.
Love that. That mama bird feeding baby bird scene was gross. What mama bird feeding baby bird?
I don't remember this either. Is this when she sees the Ouroboros, whatever that's called?
Oh, the snake thing. I listened to it on audio and like it freaking said it multiple times and I forgot how they pronounced it, but I have no idea what this scene is. I guess it wasn't that gross.
I think it's in the graveyard, when she's in the graveyard. But
I remember a bird. I don't remember a scene where they're feeding each other.
Or is it a dream? I have too many tabs. I can't like
yeah, I know. I always do this and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look back at this and this, and then I feel too much pressure.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't. What am I gonna look back at?
When I do look back on books, though, I do use my tabs, so love that. Oh my god, I just turned to the page where Noemi was telling herself that you're turning mawkish. He's not even handsome. It's like,
yeah,
everyone on
she's like looking past his looks, and I liked that. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Is it still worth reading? Because I might still check it out after my book buying slowdown ends. Not calling it a book buying ban because we don't know what that is around here. Dude, I am 4 days away from 2 months of not buying books.
You got this.
Aside from, the book of the month credit thing, whatever. But anyway. I think it's worth it for sure. Obviously.
I would definitely read it.
I'm just trying to see if I would tell you to check it out at the library if it's worth. I think it's worth annotating if you annotate.
The only reason why I would say to buy it also is to support a Latinx author.
Yes.
Because I read a really sad story one time about her having a book signing and literally nobody went. And that broke my heart. So I promised myself if she ever, because she's Canadian. So if she ever comes to America, I will go to one of her book signings.
Aw, that's so sad. I would literally break down.
That broke my heart. I was like, that is horrific. Her family was there and stuff. So I was like, that's so sad.
Did she do a reading too?
I think it was just a book signing.
Okay. Was it in the beginning of her career at least, or?
Yeah. Or it's probably in the middle. I think she started to get a lot of hype when when Gods of Jade and Shadow came out.
I always forget she wrote that book.
I want to read that so badly too.
I'll definitely be so lost. Jesse already told me I'd definitely be. I wouldn't know what's going on.
Really? See, I mentioned him with really nice suits and really, really charming. Because obviously he has to have some sort of charm, or Catalina would never have gone with him.
They just said they described him as bright blonde hair against the dark leather, and I imagined Carlisle from Twilight. Just all I could freaking see.
Yeah, I kind of imagined him looking like a Kennedy and being really attractive, and I was like, oh. But then he was horrible, so.
At least I do now. Watermelon hate, yes.
No.
Well, I don't hate watermelon, but I eat them once every 2 years.
I don't like watermelon at all.
Virgil was such a huge part of the horror. Some of the scenes I could not. I kind of skipped a bit. It just made me feel so sick. Yep. How he just appears in the bathroom and then
and how he's everywhere. She wakes up and he's there, and she goes to his room.
And he slowly grabbed his robe and ew.
Creepy.
Fruity Eyre. Yep, watermelon. Is it being adapted? Yeah,
yes,
apparently.
By Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. He's the dad in Riverdale of what's her name? Veronica. Veronica's dad.
Oh,
that's Mark Consuelos. And his wife.
Wow. Hiram.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Hiram and his wife are the ones producing
his real life wife.
Oh, his real life wife,
Kelly Ripa.
Not the Riverdale wife.
No.
Virgil is that guy that knowingly flirts with his own cousins at the family reunion. Ew.
No. That reminds me of Karen's line in Mean Girls.
Mean Girls? Yeah.
He's my first cousin.
Yeah, your second cousin and your third cousin. I just watched Mean Girls 3 days ago.
So. I love Mean Girls.
Same. I love mushrooms, but I can't stare at them for too long. I just can't think of them as a fungus, or else
One time we were taking a walk for school and one of my kids stepped on a mushroom and literally this green vapor came out of it, and I was like, we're literally gonna die. We don't know if that mushroom was poisonous or not.
Ew, that vapor!
It was a green vapor. It was so disgusting.
Every time I think of mushrooms as a fungus, I just think of toe jam, and toe fungus. I can't. My mom didn't even know that mushrooms are a fungus. Not me side-eyeing every time you say you don't like mushrooms, tofu, or mustard, and that tofu or mustard, and that watermelon tastes like water. Yeah, because aren't you freaking vegan?
Yeah. I mean,
not anymore, but you
I don't like mushrooms.
So dairy you put back in your diet, Renee? I can't remember.
I think fish.
Fish.
Maybe
yeah, mustard's gross. I'm a big ketchup gal, but not mustard. Ketchup and barbecue sauce are my shit.
I like honey mustard and ranch.
Jack made not me name dropping. He made me try the honey roasted barbecue from Chick-fil-A, and it was really freaking good, actually.
It is good.
I didn't even know they had that.
But I don't go to Chick-fil-A anymore, so.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. My bad. My stomach was grumbling when Francis started talking. Shut up.
No. Go cook something.
I'm deceased. I like the ghost dreams. I thought that said demons.
Too.
Ghost dreams. Yeah. It creeped me out for sure. Gave me Home Before Dark vibes.
It kind of reminded me, like, whenever she would see the girl, the lady, I always thought of the bent neck lady from The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh my God, no. Why did you put that image in my head? That's the only episode I saw because of that lady. Then I stopped watching.
I love that. That show is great. Great.
Yeah. And then when they were talking about how she didn't have a mouth or face or whatever, I don't know why that one picture. Do you remember that picture I posted on my story from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? That like skeleton girl with like thin ass hair. Yeah, that's what I thought of too.
Also, if you have ever played the game Silent Hill or like seen the movie Silent Hill, the creatures reminded me of like the fungus and like all the things that she would see reminded me of something that would be in Silent Hill.
No, I've never played it or anything.
It's so good.
Definitely got the Jane Eyre vibes.
Yes! I was like, I was living.
That makes me so much more excited to read it. I've read so many retellings and
I've read so many retellings and none of them are as good as the original.
I mean, I would think so. I got my copy. It's a beautiful ass copy from Goodwill for like $2.
Yeah, I have like my copy that I write in, but I do not own a nice copy of Jane Eyre.
I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like a olive green copy, and then it has like gold foiling as like a tree, and then Jane Eyre.
I haven't seen that. I really want the one that looks like what's his name?
Yes, Tim Burton.
Tim Burton's like.
So yes, the one Chloe has.
Yes.
Those are all so cute.
Yes,
I really want the We Have Always Lived in a Castle by Shirley Jackson.
I love Shirley Jackson.
I saw it for $6.99 when Jesse and I went to Half Price Books, and they almost bought it, but we ended up not buying it. But $6.99, I wanted it so bad. I'm so glad you said it reminds you of Jane Eyre. My friend's favorite book is Jane Eyre, and I told her to read this because it reminds me of it. So glad I'm not the only one.
Yes, Jane Eyre is my favorite classic. I literally willingly read it in school as an extra credit project because we weren't going to be able to get to it during the year. And so I was like, can I just read it?
Oh, and that's when it all started. Okay.
I've seen every adaptation of Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre so much.
Aww. I mean, watermelon is basically mostly water anyways. So yeah. That makes sense. Fruity air. No, I was agreeing with what Cami said about colonialism. Like she might convince me to bump my rating.
Good. Put your rating down for Six of Crows. I don't know if you read that.
And Strange the Dreamer.
I haven't read Strange the Dreamer, so I don't know.
Attack of the Killer Mushrooms is a new spin-off of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
That's funny.
I love your emoji usage. Keep it up. The effort is real. I'm still gonna eat mushrooms.
I remember one time we ordered mushroom pizza. My friends ordered mushroom pizza, and they did not tell me that they didn't get me cheese pizza, and I was like, oh. So I didn't eat for the whole night.
Yeah, I had to be super intoxicated to eat mushrooms on my pizza. I did it recently.
Oh, no.
I need to read When No One Was Watching next month. I started it earlier this year, but had to go to the ER. It was too much.
No. I hope you're okay now.
I hope you're okay. It's definitely a book you have to be in the mood for. I read it for Books and Novels book club in February, and I'm so glad she had it as her book club pick. I had to read The Yellow Wallpaper with both high school and college. Very good and very short too. I really think I did read this for my gender and literature.
I don't think I did, but I'm gonna read it.
The mushrooms were weren't that big of a twist to me because so many people alluded to it on Twitter, so it killed the tension for me. But it was like the tension was there still for me, And I'm glad it wasn't as gross as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't like mushrooms anyway. Oh, she corrected. Okay. I'm so lucky when this book was hyped. I didn't listen to anything, so the mushrooms genuinely surprised me. Nice. Love that for you. We love a good shock. The author of Wilder Girls was a part of that whole thing where authors were picking on the author of We Hunt the Flame. What? I didn't even hear about this. I need to look this up.
I didn't know who. I knew of a couple of authors that were involved in this, but I did not know that she was involved with this. So
damn,
that's very upsetting.
Picking on the author for what? For not being white?
Basically.
Oh my god, I need to look this up. I need the tea. Damn sorry, how, but I believe I saw something about Rory Power being racist. Oh, there it is.
Well, now I don't own a physical copy of Wilder Girls. I want to read Sawkill Girls so badly.
Me
Claire
too.
Legrand literally lives in the town next to me.
Go visit. Go say hey.
I've met her.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm.
I want to read Sawkill Girls so badly. That's one of Jesse's favorite thrillers of all time, and I have it on my freaking shelf. I want to make it a book club pick for like March because it's, Women's History Month, and it's like girls in the title, but
yeah,
that's so far away.
I'm dying to read that,
but it's so far away. I don't know if I could wait that long. We'll see. And it's a good Sapphic-a-thon book too. Well, not really because it's like 450 pages, but. And I also love the part where Noemi used her hand to make him look at her. The reversed roles are so cute.
Yes, I loved that. I love the reverse roles. It's so good.
I don't think I remember that part because I read it too fast. Do not recommend the audio for A Lesson in Vengeance. Good to know. That means I really have to get my shit together if the audiobook's not good. I definitely have to read it.
I don't own the audiobook, so.
Or not fast, earlier. I have to read it earlier.
Yeah, I have to read this earlier in the month too because I'm doing a reading vlog for it, so.
Yeah, I think the full moon next month is like even earlier than this. I think it's like the 19th next month. So I feel like when I started listening to it around the middle, my enjoyment lessened drastically. I needed to hurry before my loan ended. My loan for Firekeeper's Daughter is ending, so I'm doing my butterfly vlog this week.
I want to read that.
Together. I definitely want the audiobook so I know the like pronunciations of the native American languages and stuff. The mama bird comment was just referencing that part when the old guy. Oh, I figured. Okay, that's what I first thought it was. Ew, not regurgitated. I was
like, is she talking about the bird? Like, there are birds, but I couldn't remember them eating each other.
Not eating each other. Eating.
I mean, eating whatever. You know what I mean?
Cannibalism. Who? I've been trying to find a book similar to this for so long, but haven't found much. Do you have any recommendations? In what aspect though? Because like if it's the paranormal, then Home Before Dark. I guess that's a good comparison too, because they're both in houses.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. I would have said Wilder Girls because it has like the same type of feel, but obviously we're not recommending that because
if we're talking about the horrific parts, then My Best Friend's Exorcism.
Yeah. Oh, the body horror in My Best Friend's Exorcism is even worse.
Yeah. So
I would if you like classics, I would read Jane Eyre because there's the same like is what is going on in the house paranormal or is there something more?
Yeah, that's how Home Before Dark is too. So that's perfect.
I mean, even Lock Every Door. What is that called? Lock Every Door.
Yeah.
Has a similar feel.
True.
I haven't read it yet. I just started it. So I'm not finished. But The Last House on Needless Street has like a similar what's going on in this house.
Did that come out yet?
I believe so.
Because you got an arc, right?
Yeah, I have an arc.
Because you a boss ass bitch.
Yeah, so it came out this month. So I think it comes out tomorrow officially, the 21st.
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday tomorrow.
Yeah.
So. Look at her now. So many people are reading her books. I know, and she has so many.
No. My heart broke. I was like, oh my God. Because I first heard of her when she wrote Gods of Jade and Shadow, which I really want to read. So I might add it to my book of the month.
I love the writing, and yes, the atmosphere. I can't believe I haven't talked about that yet. The atmosphere. That's what literally made it for me. From page 1, it was so, you knew where you were, even if you didn't know what the time period was.
Yes.
Yeah.
The darkness, the Gothic setting.
Mm-hmm. But neither the characters nor plot did anything for.
Oh, that's interesting, because I think Noemi is such a strong female character. I would actually liken her very much to Evelyn Hugo.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we have very similar characteristics. I don't know what the word is in English.
Yeah, qualities, traits. She definitely knows who she is and what she wants, and she's not afraid to say it. And she has very witty comebacks, like I said earlier.
Yeah, and she's very sure of herself.
Yeah.
She knows she, I think, knows that she's smarter than most of the men that she talks to. So, like, she uses that to her advantage.
Yeah, and her standards are very high. Yeah, so can't relate.
No,
I'm just kidding. Funny you should mention me annotating because I recently started doing that again. Hey, I love annotating.
Me too. I do too.
Do you have a channel? You should do the annotating book tag. I think Mexican Gothic is worth reading, and now I want to read all of her other works. Me too.
Yeah, I can't remember she talks about what the topic of each of her books are at the end of certain dark things, but I can't remember what each of them like this one is a book about colonialism, but I can't remember what each of the other ones are about.
That's so cool.
I'm very excited for Velvet Was the Night.
Yes. Do you remember what that one's about? Like social.
No, I can't remember.
Dang. I gotta look.
I love film noir, so that's one of my favorite film genres.
I watched a couple in my film class, film and literature class. So
yeah, we did a whole. We used to do like since I was a film major, we did like a symposium. So we like did a film noir, like a whole thing about film noir. Conference.
So I'm gonna read Certain Dark Things in October.
Me too. That's one of my books I'm reading for Stabathon because it's short.
I want to too. It's short stories, you said, or is it a novella now?
It's like a novella.
It
used to be in a short story. It was in what's her short story? From Other Shores, I think it's her short story collection. I think that's what it's called.
From Other Shores, and then she has one that's Untamed Shore.
No, it's not Untamed. Is it Untamed Shore?
I know Untamed Shore is a novel. I'm pretty sure.
Or Tales from other something.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up soon because I have to go to the movies, but we're gonna go through these comments. I imagined that Virgil was attractive and charming too. Definitely the only reason he could have gotten Catalina.
And also, like, she's the opposite of Noemi, so she's very
immature.
Well, I wouldn't say she's immature, but I would say like she's timid and shy, and she like sort of keeps her place in society.
Yeah, that makes sense. There was that one part where like Noemi visited her room and then Catalina was like, "What? You're a little girl." And that creeped me out.
Well, because she was like hallucinating, like she was like in and out of realities.
I was like, bro, that's so creepy. I just joined. I'm currently reading Heartbones by Colleen Hoover on my Kindle. I have yet to read a Colleen Hoover, but thanks for joining.
Yeah, I haven't read Colleen Hoover in years.
When does the adaptation come out? Do you know?
I'm not sure. They recently announced the TV show, so I would assume probably within the next year or two.
Cool. Cool. Virgil, that damn creep. I love Karen from Mean Girls. I'm a mouse, duh. Yeah.
Me too. Amanda Seyfried is my girl crush.
I love her. I love her in Letters to Juliet. Letters to Juliet is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Her and Megan Fox in Jennifer's Body.
Oh my god, wait, Cammie. So my friend and I were talking about this yesterday, but have you seen those photos with MGK and Megan Fox and how they're like, damn, Megan Fox really pulled a real life Jennifer's Body and sucked the life out of MGK.
Yes, I've seen it.
Because how MGK looks so dead half the time.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe she's feeding off of his soul.
I thought it was so funny. I can't believe they're together. I can't. Dairy-free pescatarian. So seafood and eggs, but no other meat or dairy. Nice. I thought I was pescatarian for 5 months, but apparently there's chicken broth in broccoli cheddar soup at Panera. Yeah. And that's like, I had that shit like once every other day. So, yeah. But I stopped like at exactly 5 months because I was craving Panda Express's orange chicken. The Haunting of Hill House is amazing.
Yes.
I just need to stop being such a wimp. Oh, hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina. I mean, there were scary moments in it, but I wasn't like scared the whole time.
Yeah, the bent neck lady just got me, and I couldn't go back. Silent Hill is my favorite. I
love Silent Hill.
My favorite like scary-ish game is Left 4 Dead.
I love Left 4 Dead. I can't wait for the adaptation to come out.
What adaptation? Why am I so unaware?
They're doing a adaptation. They're doing a lot of adaptations of games.
I loved playing that shit. Like, I spent a New Year's Eve one year playing that.
Yeah, my first game that I ever played was the original Resident Evil. And that's I was like 10. That was horrifying.
I really love the imagery in this book.
Yes.
I agree.
Fantastic.
We've always lived. Oh my god, guys, I gotta wrap up. We've always lived in the castles a lot like Mexican Gothic, just without the horror. Good to know. Definitely. Do you hear that drilling? There is some shit going on.
No, I don't hear it.
Not sure your dream. I want to be set free. I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
I was gonna listen to it just on audio, but I'm like, I can't because I'm gonna be confused.
To be honest, I binged that shit until like 4 a.m. once because I had a live show. So that's probably why part of my enjoyment went away. But I'm excited to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I know Cammie's excited to read it.
I love Daughter of Smoke and Bone.
Hi, I'm still live. Give me a few minutes. Are you gonna shower?
Hi.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. That's okay. You can turn on a light. Not the Stranger Dreamer slander would never lower. Can you hear him?
Yes.
Oh, it's like all the way over here. I would never lower my rating for that stunning book. I know, we know. I have that gorgeous ass print from The Company Who Shall Not Be Named, just like chilling on my bookshelf. It's so pretty. I want to read Sawkill Girls so bad too. Yes. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm going to be so confused. This drilling, though. You really can't hear this drilling? It's so freaking annoying.
Is it that, like, water sound? Like, yeah. Oh, I thought it was water.
No, they're freaking drilling outside my door. Yeah, this morning, I, like, walked out of my apartment, and there was a maintenance guy standing right in front, facing the door, and I damn near died. I forgot what I was saying. Moving on. Stranger Dreamer is so good. Cammie, I think you'll love it. I think you'll love it.
I think I will, too.
Because it's boring. It's boring.
I do like things that are a little bit more slower.
It's boring and the writing is beautiful. But, I mean, I gave it 3 stars. Oh my god, Hannah, our first live show together. Cutie. I want to read Firekeeper's Daughter. Me too. I've been putting it off. But it's so thick and, like, intimidating. Oh my god, there are so many comments. I gotta go. So if I had to pick only one and ditch the other, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I haven't even read it.
I mean, I haven't read Strange the Dreamer, but Daughter and Smoke and Bone literally toppled from Blood and Ash for me. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
That's intense. I'm so fucking excited.
I loved it.
And for reference, I've read neither of those series. Yeah, Daughter of Smoke and Bone. If you really had to pick one, Stranger Dream. No, not Hannah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the answer will change once I read Stranger Dream, but I haven't read it.
Hannah and I's reading tastes have nothing in common. Not related to anything, but the pandemic has made me so lonely in these book clubs y'all have. Aw, cute.
I love that. That is so nice.
Aw, thanks for.
But I also feel you because I don't go anywhere either. So.
Me about to go to the movies. We Have Always Lived in a Castle kind of has a trope of what's going on in this house, but also has the atmospheric writing like in Mexican Gothic. Yeah. Good to know. We'll read that soon. Yes, the atmosphere is everything in this book and the vibes of the small town of this one. Creepy house up the hill that everyone avoids.
Mm-hmm.
Currently reading The Beautiful Ones. Ooh, how is it? Do you like it? Not me asking for more comments. I read Mexican Gothic earlier in the year and it was good too. Thanks for coming. Do you know what next month's book is for this book club? Yeah. A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee, transgender author. So go get you the book. I have yet to get the book. But yes. But yeah, it's dark academia. It's set in a boarding school and it's haunted and it's witchy and I'm here for it. Haven't done a tag video in forever, so that one would be a good jumping back. Yes! Jessie created it and I helped with a couple of the questions. So get on that. I tag you. Still haven't seen Jennifer's Body. Same. I'll see where I can watch it online and get.
It's on Tubi TV for free.
I want to read the graphic novel too.
As long as you don't mind commercials.
Hellraiser, directed by Clive Barker. A must see for anyone who loves horror. It's my favorite.
I literally watched this for the first time last night, and I hated every minute of my life. It was awful. I'm sorry. Peace and love.
I'm taking Cammy's word for it. I'm sorry.
I hated this. You would not like it, Jan.
Healthy comments. Aren't you an author? You follow me on Instagram, right? Don't you write books or something? Your name sounds really familiar, but I don't know. I think the next book is a lesson. Yep. Look at you go. I'm in lockdown, so I can't leave, and book friends are my only friends now. Great live show, ladies. Now get to the movies. Yep. I'm seeing Shang-Chi for the second time in theaters. Go see it if you haven't already. And I don't even like Marvel movies besides Spider-Man, and like I loved it. So
I can't wait to see it.
The fight scenes.
But I'm not watching any Marvel things until I catch up to where they are now in the universe.
Oh yeah, you're doing the. Okay, I can't with this drill. I need to go. So thank you all so much for coming. I will see you all next month on. I think it's October 19th. Is the full moon, and my guest is Renee from Reading with Renee. And yeah, thank you so much to Cammy for being my guest. Subscribe to her if you haven't already. Burrowsandbooks down below. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all.
Bye.